vacation. Hi everybody! Today's bug observation will be done by me, Shelly.
Smell. Shelly smells. No.
Shelly Shell!
I'm sorry.
Hey, where's the bugs?
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, Shell. I got them. The bugs we're going to use today they're called superworms, and they actually, they're worms, but they turn into beetle. Hey, Shell, I think I see one of the worms behind you.
Where?
Shelly, you're not scared of the superworms, are you?
No, it's just that.
Well, after today, you're going to learn to love them, okay? Okay, Shell, first thing first, and we got to put this little house together. This is going to be the little dome that they're going to be in. So if you can help me for a few seconds, we got to put this together, okay? Oh, cool. Thanks, Shell. So we got to put that dome on top of there. And then, after we put this together, we're going to put the bugs inside the dome, okay?
All right, cool. Let's go.
All right, Shell. So we finished, fixing the dome.
All right, so let's get
time for the bugs.
Yeah, I know.
Shelly, come on. Yeah, you're gonna learn to love them. We good. Okay. If you can see the little super beetle moving under there. We're about to get one of them out of here and put him in the dome. Okay, the superworm has landed.
Superworm? Yeah, I know.
Look at him, Shelly. Look. Isn't he beautiful?
Wow.
See, it's not as scary as you thought, is it, Shelly? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the superworm is here. Okay. Now, these things are strong. They're just, Shelly, you can come over here now.
Yeah, no.
Look at him. Isn't he cute?
Oh, yeah, it's actually not bad.
The thing with these superworms, they're often called mealworms because they're used for like different animals and reptiles and things as food,
Food? Why would anyone want to eat them? Why would anyone want to eat worms?
Shelly, they're actually nutritionists, and it's high nutrition and for other animals. Superworms themselves, they eat a lot. Like, they eat, and believe it or not, Shell, this is just one form of him. They actually transform into, something else.
Something else? What do they transform into?
Well, this is like their larvae form. Even though we call them worms, they're more like this is a larvae. Their next formation, they turn into what we call dark beetles. All right, now we're going to get a little closer look at my guy. They eat a lot of things, lettuce, certain vegetables. I give my superworms a lot of, I give them bananas, and it makes them super strong. Now, the thing with them, in order to see them transform into their, it's called like a metamorphosis when they go through their little process of becoming a dark beetle. And it's kind of like a butterfly, kids. If you understand, we'll talk about butterflies and metamorphosis on another episode, but we have to bring it up somewhat for this because that's kind of the process they go through.
How do you turn from a worm to a bug? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know, Shelly. It's amazing. It's nature. That's why we're observing it. Nature is just so amazing. Shell. And the thing is, the thing with this, we're going to observe this super beetle, and we're actually going to watch him through the process of when becoming a dark beetle, this superworm. So, how cool is that?
What's his name?
I don't know, Shelly. You could give him a name if you want.
How about Superworm?
All right, cool. We're gonna call him Superworm. All right, Shelly. Okay, Shelly. So right now, this is all we. I'm gonna put some more. I'm gonna What we're gonna do is feed them throughout the next few days. Give them water, and yeah. The thing with superworms is, to see their metamorphosis, they're better. It's better when they're at warm temperature. When it's like an 80-degree weather, they turn into the dark beetles quicker. The colder it is, the longer it takes them to morph.
guess they don't like the cold. Yeah.
Yeah, the cold, you know, it kind of clams you up. When it's cold, you kind of want to curl up and stay cool and you know, not be as active. But when it's warm, you're more active, you know, just like us.
Okay, everybody, this is me and SUPERWORMS. So we'll see you guys later. We're gonna keep up on SUPERWORMS' observation and see when he turns into a dark beetle. Bye.
Okay, everybody. Well, we're gonna keep show. You're the one in charge of this, so we're gonna make sure that you keep up with the with all the with Super Beetle's progress. Okay.
All right.
All right. So that's basically it. You know, we're gonna give them some food. I'm gonna give them some bananas. We're gonna give them some water. Put a little more I use little shredded up wood chips. For him, they like to stay kind of like in hiding, you know, under the surface, kind of somewhat. But yeah.
All right, cool. I'm in charge of this project.
Yeah, you are, Shelly. I just told everybody. All right, y'all. Be checking out. On to the next experiment. We're going to keep you up with SUPERWORMS' progress and see if he turns into a super dark beetle, so he can be like Super Shelly.
Yeah.